Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see every one of you here. My name is Alex from MarketWise Asia. I hope you guys had a good long weekend so far. And if you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments. I can see all your comments at this moment in time. All right, don't be shy. Just say a hi to me in the comments. I'll be reading your comments. All right. And right now, I'm just taking my sip of coffee. All right. Say hi to me. Right now, we have about 42 people online right now. Hello. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Sarajit Singh? Hey, good evening. James. Hi, Andy. Hello, Phyllis. Hello, Teddy. Hello, Alex. All right, another Alex. Good to see every one of you. Hi, JJ. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for being here again. All right. Hello, Aaron. So, yep, I shall not want to keep this Facebook Live to be too long. So, just want to keep it short and sweet. All right. Before I kickstart this session, right, just want to make a quick announcement. All right, for those who have attended the Market Insights Virtual Summit, I believe you know that by tomorrow is the last day of the replay. So after tomorrow, there'll be no more replay ready. All right. So if you haven't watched any of the session or you just want to recap, a rewatch of all the session, remember to go and watch the session. All right. So if you are new to MarketWise Asia, all right, just give me 1 minute of my time over here. We actually held the Market Insights Virtual Summit last weekend on the 27th and 28th of March. The event is already over. So if you didn't know about this event or whatsoever, somehow you just don't know about this event, all right, just go ahead and watch, click on the watch replay and fill in your name, email address, and mobile number. And by the way, the replay will end on tomorrow, Sunday, 2359 Singapore time, 11:59 p.m. All right. So tomorrow is the last day of the replay. Just a very quick recap of what was being shared on the day. All right. For example, what's the best investing opportunity, whether it's a bullish year for Asia Pac. Rainer Teo will share with you how to profit from the stock market in less than 30 minutes a day. Don Che, are technology stocks still worth investing in? J-Tune, right, the momentum trading secret. And of course, Kathy Lin, right, talk about FX, picking tops and bottom. All right, Terence Tan, how to trade the market safely with a risk mindset. Binny Ong, the wash and rinse strategy, the alien wash strategy. And Terence Tan, if you're interested in options, right, the explosive one-day earnings strategy. And of course, Roger Montgomery to share with you the macro outlook of the market. Are we in a bubble? So if you haven't really watched the replay and just want to have a recap, remember to watch it. I'll post the link in the comments. All right. And of course, if you want to keep in touch with us, get the latest news and update, the best way is to join our Telegram channel. You should see the link on the screen right now. All right. If you want to join our Telegram channel, I'll post the link in the comments also. All right, so let's kickstart the session right now. So before I really go through it, right, remember to give me a like, share, or comment, because just want to let Facebook know that you actually want to receive MarketWise Asia, updates. And if you want to watch my Facebook Live, then Facebook will continue to update you, because if you don't do anything, if you don't chat with me, you don't share, or you don't comment, Facebook will deem that you don't like my sharing, and we will show you lesser and lesser of my content in the future. All right. And the time right now is Singapore time. Is it 3rd of April, 11:38 p.m. All right. So you guys again do need to sleep, is it? All right. So today is part of the long weekend. I hope you guys enjoy your long weekend so far. Hello Vico. Hello SK. Hello Kathy. Hello James again. Hello Dino. Good to see every one of you here. Wei Lun, Ray, Jijing. All right. So yes, let's kickstart. Okay. So before I continue, right, just a quick show of hand. How many of you are vested in Tesla, be it a short-term, swing trading, or a long-term position trading, or even a longer-term just buy and hold, or HODL? So if you really have a position in Tesla right now, please type Tesla in the comments now. Hello, Vince. All right. Type Tesla if you have a position right now in Tesla, be it a short term, mid term or long term. All right. Just type Tesla in the comments. Nobody, is it? Really nobody? Okay, I saw Chris comment. Chris, Phyllis. All right. Are you guys more on the short term or long term one? All right. James. All right. So just in case you don't know the news, I'm just sharing this on the Tesla news. Recently only, okay, on the 2nd of April, you can just read it on various news sites that Tesla quarterly deliveries smash previous record, beat estimate, blah, 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 okay? This sounds like good news, okay? But for me, I don't read so much into the news. Whatever I want to enter or trade is based on the price action, all right? So type price action, okay? This is just what I'm trying to say right now. I don't read the news, but this is what the news has been giving you recently, okay? Tesla, beat all the quarterly reports and all this stuff, okay? This is just to let you know. Let me see the comments. Oh, quite a number of you. Oh, Tesla, Henry, Weidun, quite a number of back holding. All right, so good for you guys. I hope you guys are doing okay. Because I don't know what price you guys entered. But, okay, whatever I share right now with you is just for informational purpose. It's not a recommendation for me to tell you what to buy. All right, okay, this Alex is always wrong. Please don't copy me. All right, Alex is always wrong. Please don't copy me. This is just my personal opinion. All right, let's dive deep into the Tesla chart right now. Okay. Okay, so I think for those who are very familiar with me, you should know my settings already. Let me just remove all my previous settings. All right, so you guys can at least have a view, what is Tesla doing right now. This is the daily time frame of Tesla. All right, this is the daily time frame of Tesla. Let me just show you candlestick chart. I think you guys are more familiar with candlestick. So is this an uptrend or downtrend to you now based on this naked chart right now? Uptrend or downtrend to you now? If you guys have a view, just tell me. If you're uptrend, just tell me uptrend. If you think it's a downtrend, just tell me a downtrend. Any answers? Again, if you're just joining me, right, remember to give me a like, share, or comments, right, just to let Facebook know that you want to see more of Market-Wise Asia content in the near future. Because if you don't interact with me, if you don't engage with me, Facebook, you think that, you don't like me, you don't like Market-Wise Asia, and they will show you less and less of Market-Wise Asia content in the future. All right? Up, sideways, okay. All right, so for me, I use the Ichimoku Cloud to determine the trend. All right, so based on the daily time frame, it is a downtrend because price is below the cloud, right? All right, but based on the weekly time frame, it is still on a very nice uptrend. All right, it is based on a weekly time frame, so every single bar is 1 week. So up, pull back, up, sideways, impulse move, then a pullback again. So on the weekly time frame, it is still uptrend, okay? But on the daily time frame, right, it is in a downtrend because price is below the cloud, price above the cloud uptrend, price is below the cloud downtrend. So you need to understand this. I always kept repeating. The multiple time frame analysis. On a longer term time frame, Tesla is actually uptrending. But shorter term daily time frame, it is a downtrend. So you might need to know that long term uptrend. So in this downtrend move, price could just stop going down and just reverse anytime, back to uptrend. So you need to be aware of that. All right. So at this moment in time, it is still on a downtrend. But any moment in time, price could just reverse and go up because on a higher time frame, Tesla is still on an uptrend. Okay, is that understood? This is what I'm trying to say. So you need to use the longer time frame as a reference. All right. So I add in my pivot. All right. So I add in my central pivot range. Okay. So can you see over here? I think Tesla is always a hot favorite stock. So all right. So see price above the CPR, above the central pivot range, tested the central pivot range, a bit consolidating, but generally still above the cloud and the central pivot range, tested the central pivot range. Okay, so at this moment in time, I think it's in February, when price can't hold above the central pivot range, all right, broke down, all right, and then can you see over here, it actually tested the central pivot range, and this time round when price has broken below the central pivot range, and the next time when price hit the CPR again, it will be acting as a resistance. Can you see over here? This whole range is the CPR and price is acting as a resistance, and it came down. All right. So what I'm trying to say right now is that, can you see this month? All right, this month, of course, is the new month, right? So there is a new pivot month. All right, can you see this green dotted line over here? So supposedly, you see, the central pivot range has been trending down. You see, on the February is down. Right? This month is lower than the previous month. All right, so it's down. And by right, April, this month is the CPR is lower than the previous month. This is in March. All right, but okay, on the April, price actually closed above the central pivot range this month in April. All right, and it is above the CPR. Of course, if it's above the CPR, then it's above the pivot. So at this moment in time, the downtrend in Tesla is weakening. Okay, although it is still below the cloud, right? But it is weakening. So in fact, I will tell you why it is more bullish. The reason is because I actually use the I remove the pivot. Okay, I removed even the monthly one. I use the yearly pivot range. Yearly pivot range is actually a very strong support over here. All right, I'll use the yearly pivot range over here. Okay. All right, because Tesla has moved such tremendously up for the past 1 year plus. All right, so on a weekly time frame, the rest of the price chart doesn't look much movement. Okay, but can you just want to see over here, right? For this movement over here, this is when the first impulse move started. There's a pullback. Price actually touched the yearly pivot range, right, and then rebounded higher. So this time around, it seems that it is still the same. All right, still the same. Price actually tested the upper range of the CPR. This is the yearly central pivot range. All right, so from the high to the bottom is actually about 40% already. So it corrected 40%. All right, and then price actually on the weekly time frame, price did a wash bar here and then a rinse bar over here. All right. This is based on Vinny Ong sharing the alien wash strategy. Sorry if I cannot review too much about this specific price action. All right. Remember to go to this Market Insights Virtual Summit and go to watch a session. Vinny Ong, the alien wash strategy. This is a wash and rinse. This is a very specific price action pattern. All right. Let me go back to the chart over here. And then on this week over here, the previous, okay, this is the current week, right? The previous week, there is also a wash bar here. And then the current week, there's a rinse bar over here. So all these are pretty strong price action to me, all right? Of course, I would prefer if price actually tested the pivot, yearly pivot here, but it didn't, all right? But it is still a valid test. At least it tested the upper range of the central pivot range, all right? So based on the daily time frame, can you see over here, price actually tested the yearly pivot, rebounded, and retest again, all right? And right now, this area is acting as a support once more, and then it's heading higher. All right. So, all right, for those who don't really use, pivots, then you realize that, hey, how come this is a support? It's like, no, it's hanging out of nowhere. Okay. Of course, based on the standard technical analysis, the horizontal support line, then the horizontal support line is somewhere around here. Okay. Alternate H. All right. This is the previous resistance. All right. And then maybe another minor support over here. All right. So this is out of nowhere, but using a pivot will tell you that this is a pretty strong support area over here, this area over here. All right. So are you guys catching what I'm saying right now? If you guys can understand what I'm trying to say, all right, just type a yes in the comments. Okay, I see now that there are about more than 100 people in the Facebook Live right now. All right. So just another recap now. Okay. Whatever I say right now is just my personal opinion. It's not a recommendation for me to tell you what to buy or sell. I have no bias against Tesla. If it is bearish, I'll tell you it is bearish. If I'm bullish, I'll just tell you it is bullish. I'm not that kind of a Tesla fan, okay? That just keep buying and buying and buying and buying. All right. So you know that on a yearly time frame, Tesla is on a pretty strong support. So I removed the yearly pivot. I don't want to add too many lines just in case to confuse you. Okay, I'm drinking my coffee, delete, and delete over here. And my monthly pivot. All right, so can you see over here? Based on the monthly pivot, all right, this month is lower than the previous month. This month, the current month is lower than the previous month. But on April, it actually opened above the central pivot range. All right. So in this coming month, all right, if price, can actually have some price action that I would like to see, for example, being on wash and rinse pattern, then I might want to consider a long position into Tesla. All right. My position mainly is more on a swing trading type. Okay. Basically, I hold for a few days to 1 or 2 weeks. All right. And depending on how the price move, and the swing trading could turn into a position trading. Of course, it have to see how price move in my favor. Okay. But generally, my context is that I'm a short-term trader, not an intraday, but more of a swing trader, a few days to 1 or 2 weeks. All right. Of course, I would prefer if price actually test the pivot range some more and then head higher, then I will go long. Of course, along the way, all right, if price don't have a pullback over here, keep going higher, for example, something like this. Let me see, something like this. Okay, something like this. And then there is a wash and rinse pattern that I might just consider, even though you didn't test the pivot support once again. All right, so this is just my view over here. Right now, I am slightly bullish on Tesla. So, of course, it really depends on the broad market also. All right, so let me go through the broad market. All right, so the NASDAQ, all right, price actually I've broken above the cloud once again. It is bullish, the S&P 500, and then it is bullish, all right, above the CPR, above the cloud, above the, even for the Dow is above the CPR and the cloud. So all the recent index is all pretty bullish, especially for the NASDAQ. Technology has been leading for the past 1 week. Price has been, gone crazy for the tech stocks. It is the leading sector. That's why you can see, price has been pretty bullish, up about how many percent? Up about just 4%, 5%, 4% in the past 2 or 3 days. All right. So James is asking, at what price will you consider taking a position? I have no idea, right? So for Tesla, I have to see this current week. It's not arbitrary number saying that, if price is above 700, then I will go long. If price above 750, then I will go long. I have to see the current week price action. All right. Of course, if there's a trigger, there's an entry setup that I want to see, then I will go long. Okay. So basically, it's essentially like the my position is essentially like this uranium. I've been bullish with uranium for quite some time already. you know what I'm talking about, right? For those who are new to MarketWise Asia, just refer back to my previous Facebook Live lah, okay? I mentioned about uranium for quite some time already. It's just like this, okay? I entered uranium somewhere around here. It was meant to be a swing trade. Somehow price just moved in my favor, okay? So it now has become a position trade already. So previous day, you know, uranium was actually leading the sector also. In the industry, it was up 12% on Friday. Is it Friday? 1st April on Friday. So let me go to this FinVis over here. Finvis.com. All right, go to the group over here. Industry, 1 day performance. Can you see over here? All right. Uranium is leading the market for 1 day relatively performance. The semicon is also doing very well. In fact, for oil and gas, after a pullback, it seems that it is coming back again. All right, for oil, uranium, and silver, and semicon. All right. So yeah, just a very quick recap over here. So Tesla, you know, my view has turned more bullish. Initially, I was bearish because price was below the cloud, and I was expecting price to have a downward move. There was a downward move, but this downward move was not very substantial. And then, you know, price rejected lower price and started to go higher. So the reason why I want to go long is very simple. On a yearly pivot, it hit the upper range of the yearly pivot, and then it rebounded, and then there was a wash and rinse pattern on the yearly pivot. And on the daily time frame, price is above the CPR. All right, so that leads me to think that, you know, Tesla is actually more towards the bullish side for me. All right, so can you understand what I'm trying to say so far? All right, so again, if you guys are getting value or some, you know, from this Facebook Live, just type a simple value in the comments. All right, because I know Tesla is a hot stock among all the retail investors, because every time I check on my Facebook Live, people always ask about Tesla. So this is actually my view right now on Tesla. All right, again, all right, this is just my personal view. All right, don't copy me. I could be wrong. Okay, I could be wrong, and Alex is always wrong. All right. Only one person find value in my Facebook Live. All right. So it's about 24 minutes already. All right. So I hope you guys can get some value from my Facebook Live. And if you guys have any question, maybe I can take a few questions before I end my Facebook Live today. All right. Any questions so far? Thank you, James, Eileen, Aaron, for your comments. Ming Chang. This is just my personal view. Okay, I'm bullish on Tesla for now. I have to see the price for the upcoming week. And by the way, right, do you know why I always do my Facebook Live at like very weird hours, like 11:30 p.m. or not? You know why or not? The reason is very simple, because I have a 3-year-old girl, okay? And you know, during at about 8 p.m., 9 p.m., this is where my family time, and she's still awake. So I can't do my Facebook Live. I have to wait till that she's asleep, then I can do my Facebook Live. All right. So whenever you see that I have a Facebook Live at 8 p.m., you know, 7 p.m. or whatever, that's all planned Facebook Live. I have to specially plan for all these Facebook Live one. For example, with I think previous week Terrence, yesterday or I think last I think a few days ago with Terrence. All right, I have to plan the Facebook Live, or with another Terrence, the IG Terrence with Colleen. That's 8 p.m. That was also a planned Facebook Live. Or else I have no time to do a Facebook Live on a weekday at 8 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. Okay, I have no time to do that. So I have to do at weird hours or in the afternoon. For those who are very familiar with MarketWise Asia, I always do my Facebook Live in the afternoon at about 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., that kind. All right. Okay, thank you for all the response. Stephen, all right. So as I mentioned, I think you're new, all right. So as I mentioned, Market Insights Virtual Summit, the replay is going to end on Sunday tomorrow. All right, go and listen to Beanie Ong, the wash and rinse strategy, the alien wash strategy. Okay, basically she called it the TAW, TAW, the alien wash, TAW. So if you want to know more about the alien war strategy, refer to the this replay over here. Very simple, just click on the replay button and register. You should be able to access all the replays. So those who are already you are already MarketWise Asia subscribers, you have already received my email already, okay? All right, okay, no problem. All right, so Wei Lun, is the CPR proprietary? It is not proprietary, all right? I think you are also new to MarketWise Asia. I think I need to create a video on how to use the Ichimoku Cloud, the CPR and the pivot, because every time I have new people coming in and ask the same question and the question again and again. So I don't blame you all. I know that, you know, for people who are new, it is common, okay? So for the CPR, right, it is a derivative of the pivot point, all right? If you are not very new to TA technical, you should have at least heard of pivot point, okay? So very simple, you just go to indicator over here, just search for pivot steps, and you should be able to add in the central pivot range over here, right? Pivot steps, this one over here, right? If you are still unsure, right, just Google central pivot range over here. Just Google central pivot range. Type in central pivot range. Just Google that. Okay, by the way, I forget to share this. For those, all right, Tesla bull, right? If you guys are still very, you know, bullish on the EV industry, the EV market, it is EV stand for electric vehicles. The recent theme is on EV lah. It's just very sexy, okay? Electric vehicles. There are quite a few ETF out there that talk about, you know, they are on the EV theme. Okay, for example, this Global X Autonomous EV, the ticker is DRIV. Crane share, can show smart mobility, you know, iShare self-driving EV, and of course, talking about EV, you have to mention about the battery, the lithium, and the battery technology. All these are related to EV. For example, I'll just use just anyhow choose one. IRDV, all right? IRDV, let me go to IRDV. It's not just on Tesla alone. Oh, IRDV. IRDV. All right, let's take a look at this ETF and see what are the components. Oh, how come don't have? Am I correct? IDRV, sorry. IDRV. So it's quite confusing. All right. iShare self-driving EV and tech. All right. So this IDRV focuses on companies that produce driving vehicles, electric vehicles, batteries, technology, all related to EV. All right. So let me see what are the stocks in this EV. Okay, so can you see over here? It is equal weight ETF. So mainly quite all equal weight basically. Okay, so Intel, Alphabet, Toyota, Tesla is inside also. GM, Apple, Nvidia, like for example, the chips that are required to make the EV, they're all inside. Qualcomm, AMD, Analog, DuPont, NXP, Semicon, all right, Infineon, Semicon, ABB, Ford, basically on Neo also inside. Basically everything that's related to all these EV are diversified into this ETF also, all related. So, but I think the AUM is not very big. It's just, no, it's not the AUM. The AUM here, did I say? Not very big. AUM, assets under management, is just about 320 million. Now let's take a look at this IDRV. All right, IDRV. All right, so generally it's heading higher. You see the trend, it is trending well. Of course, recently there is some consolidation, but it is still uptrend. All right, so again, this is you can just take a look at this ETF over here. All right, I'll just post it in the comment also so that you guys are able to take a look. All right, by the way, this is not a recommendation to tell you that you need to buy all this ETF. You need to do more research into this ETF and see what are the stocks in this ETF. Okay, all right, don't copy. All right, don't copy. So this is not for me to copy this thing. All right. Let me answer some of the question. All right. Christy. All right, I've watched Beanie presentation for MarketWise and Zoom. I'm still confused how wash and rinse work. Understand if attended a training before. Will she go through it? Yes. If you just went through one session, Crystal, right? So you might not be able to understand so many things, right? So for the wash and rinse, right? She has actually 3 sessions dedicated to explaining the wash and rinse strategy, right? Rest assured, there'll be support and subsequently there'll be ongoing weekly webinars. I think every week she does about 2 webinars now. So ongoing one, so it's ongoing. So you definitely can understand, all right? And as a bonus, okay, because I think you've been a supporter of MarketWise Asia and me. And if you really don't understand after attended Beanie one, after attended 3 sessions and subsequent, all right, just let me know, write into me. I will try to support you as much as possible, right? Free of charge, okay? All right. Of course, I cannot support everybody, but I can see that you are really keen on Beanie's session. So if you paid for the course and you still can't understand, just let me know. I will try to support you, okay? Can All right. So basically, another question on very confused, okay? Because it's just one session, okay? So actually, Beanie didn't really she's just trying to show you how the TOR indicator work, okay? But she hasn't shown you the how the price action on the TOR indicator work. So she'll explain, all right, if you actually join a course, all right? It is not very expensive, 397, okay? I think it is really worth it, okay? So go ahead and register for it. Again, if Yan Yap, if you still can't understand, I'll try my best to support you also, all right? Okay, just write into me because I am really using Beanie's wash and rinse setup and trigger, okay? So I think that's all for today. Any questions so far? All right. One last question before I end the session today. Jack Liu, so I would do a separate YouTube video just to how to set the CPR and the cloud and the pivot, okay? Because I think no point for me to keep repeating every session. And for those who are already very seasoned with me already, they keep repeating here the same thing again and again, right? So yeah, don't worry. I think I'll do a walkthrough how to set up all these things so that it's easier for you to. I'll just direct people to listen to my YouTube video. All right. Is it complicated to run charts on 2 platforms, TradingView and Meta? No, I think actually MT4, MT5, it is big, but right now because the wash and risk indicator can only work on the MT4, MT5 for me. So it is not really confusing because for me, I'm using both also. I'm using MT4. I have a broker using with MT4, so I trade MT4 as well. But for charting platform wise, I use TradingView. That's the standard. That's because I prefer TradingView. For execution, I use TD Ameritrade. I have a few brokers. I use CMC. I use MT4, MT4. Yes, so these 3 brokers. I have quite a number of brokers. All right. So I think that's all for today. It's getting late already. I don't want to hold up too much time. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in. All right. Yes. So enjoy your long weekend. All right. So remember to watch Market Insights Virtual Summit. Tomorrow is the last day of the replay already. Just one more time, I share the link in the comments. Okay. One last time. Okay. So have a long weekend. I will see you guys next week. All right. Good night and see you guys. Bye-bye.